You ever just sit there and you hear somebody complain about the shit that they ain't got? You know, let's say, for example, you got a friend or somebody that you know, they want to be a content creator, they want to be a musician, like a rapper, they want to be getting into like graphic design, shit like that. And they're always complaining about, oh, I got to spend 500 on this. I got to get this software. I got to buy this type of equipment. No, you don't. Because sometimes what you need is right in front of you. And this is what this video going to be about. Y'all stay tuned. Before I get started with the video, I want y'all to like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, man. If you're a fan of great quality content, you're going to want to check this out. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and even tell their baby mama. They might like it too. Now listen, you could be anything you want to be in this world. You could be a firefighter. You could be a nurse. You could be a doctor. You could be a mortician. You could even be a entertainment mogul. You know what I'm saying? You could be the next rapper. You could be the next producer. You could be an actress, an actor. You could be a fucking painter. You could be whatever you want to be in life. But understand something. Everybody who is now somebody once had to start out small. You know, the average producer didn't start out with just like $500 or $5,000 worth of equipment. Sometimes he had to start off with a laptop, maybe some free software, you know, or, you know, take a look at like a painter, you know what I'm saying? They had to start off with like just a pencil and a piece of paper and sketch that shit out. They didn't have to get all this fancy painting shit and all that stuff. So that's why I want to remind y'all in this video that sometimes it's okay to make great quality stuff on a budget. You know how they say, you know, quality over quantity? You know, it's like you don't gotta spend your whole gross pay on a fucking drum machine. You gotta spend your whole gross pay or taxes on a fucking you know, a Sony camera. You know, you could literally shoot off your iPhone just like I'm doing now. You know, that can do you so much wonders in the future, and you'll thank yourself for that later. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you want to be a photographer. You know, a lot of people think off rip, you know, oh yeah, I want to be a photographer, which is cool. I gotta go to Best Buy and get like a $1,000 Sony camera or this type of camera, and I gotta get this, I gotta get that. You don't. I mean, if you got let's say even if you got a Samsung with like 4K quality, you know, for pictures, videos, and all that shit, iPhone, whatever you got, you can use your MacBook. It don't even fucking matter. You can use a tablet. You know what I'm saying? You can use whatever you got, whatever resource you got, and then make the best out of that shit. You know, a lot of, you know, photographers out here didn't start with just a Sony camera or anything like that. Some of them had to start from their phone, maybe a flip phone. You could make your art. Let's say for example, right? You take like some flicks or whatever, whether it's of somebody or nature or whatever. You take a couple flicks on your iPhone, and then even with like, if you want to like sharpen it up, you know, add some like aesthetic feeling or whatever you want to do with it, just use the right software. Like there's PixArt, you could do, there's so many, Adobe, you know what I'm saying? There's so much shit out there that you could use to really sharpen up your skills. And maybe, you never know, you could even sell that shit. Like there's so much money to be made in this world, man. And I keep telling people, you know, you could literally get rich off your phone. It doesn't matter if you start your own business, selling clothes, you know, selling product, selling, you know, merchandise and stuff, selling a fucking NFT, selling pictures, you know, like OnlyFans, you know, people selling feet pics and nudes and all type of shit. But hey, that's them, you know, big ups to them. You can make a whole album if you're in, you know, like a producer, a rapper, you can make a whole fucking album. You can do anything you want to do off of your phone, off of your laptop. You don't need to go to $1 million studio. You don't need to get $1 million camera. You don't gotta do all of this shit, man. You could just literally do it from the comfort of your own fucking home. Am I making sense? Because I hope so. I want to use myself, you know, as an example, for instance, you know, like, because me, I do a lot of shit. I'm a content creator. I'm more than just a beat maker. I'm more than just like I'm more than just a comedian. I'm more than just doing all this shit, man. I'm just talented as fuck like that. So therefore, I venture in a lot of things, you know, like I got a MIDI keyboard with drum pads. I got a drum machine. I got headphones, to do editing and all type of shit. I got a microphone shield for recording audio, recording vocals. I got plenty of mics. I got a sound card that's basically like an interface as well. I got all type of shit. A ring light, That's why this quality is looking crazy. I got all type of shit, man. And one of my biggest assets I got besides a desktop and a laptop is my iPhone 12 Pro Max. I don't got the 14 because I don't need it, but the iPhone 12 Pro Max that I paid with my money. That's my biggest asset I got right now besides my laptop, my desktop, and even my equipment for making music and shit. So I'm gonna give y'all a little, rundown what I got. I'm not trying to show off my belongings, but I'm gonna just show y'all, listen, you could do anything on a budget. You can make your dreams happen. Chase your dream, man. Don't let anybody, don't ever feel discouraged, and don't let anybody tell you, oh, you need this and that. Fuck them people. Okay? Let's get to it. Now, I just want to let y'all know, with this video, I've been recording with this, holding my phone against it. And my ring light is kind of weird. I was trying to adjust it, but I was rushing to make this video. So there's my ring light, that keeps me looking good. I got a haircut, but my hair is growing back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show y'all the rest of this. See, like right here, this is a USB camera adapter and shit. You could just plug in USB. So right here, I got my microphone right here. I forgot what kind this is, but I got it for like $50 on Amazon. And then right here, this is a microphone isolation shield. So like how they got in the studio, to block out excessive noise and everything, because I live in the hood and I don't need nobody playing fucking Rod Wave in the background. All right, y'all want to see more? Let's go. Oh yeah, even for that microphone isolation shield y'all just seen, I spent like, take a guess, $15 goddamn on that from Walmart. What a steal. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, these headphones right here, they look a little cheap, but I paid like $10 for them, man. They're not like studio headphones or anything, but they're good quality, great quality headphones, and they get the job done, Now, as you can see, this is the setup right here, where I do my beats, my music, and a little bit of skits and whatnot. If you got me on TikTok, if you don't, follow me. Yeah, so let's go over this, man. This is a USB, Type-C USB port. Paid about $3 to $5 for it from Five Below. They're easy to find. I got this, and this came in like a little 3 or 2 pack of hard drives. 16 gigabytes each, and I think I paid like $4 for that pack because it was on clearance. These Logitech speakers I got from Walmart, and these were about, I want to say 15, somewhere around there. This is an HP laptop. I don't got a MacBook, but I want to invest in one at some point. But right now, like I said, I'm using what I got. This was about originally, this is about like $200 probably right now. This came out in 2020. And this I paid about $160, I believe, somewhere around there. But pretty good quality laptop. Gets the job done. This is an Akai MPK Mini 3. I got this from Amazon for about $120. 8 drum pads, the keys. Make some beats on here. It came with software called MPC Beats, which was free. Then you got the MPD 226. It's a drum machine, drum pad, whatever. I'm still trying to learn how to use this motherfucker, but gets the job done. I paid about $180 for this on Amazon. Shout out to Akai. This is a 4K webcam. If I'm not recording off my iPhone, then I'm recording with this. I do a lot, man, and then this is the 7-port USB hub. I got this from Shein, believe it or not, for like $7. Shout out to Shein. This is a live sound card because, as y'all know, I do podcasting. Go check that out as well. And most of the episodes, excuse the loud noise in the back, y'all. I do, like little shits for your voice. vocal edits. Like it's got the recording studio, one of these shit like baby voice, deep voice, and even sound effects like the gunshot, bow bow bow, giggles, applause, shit like that. I paid about like $50-$60 for this, around 50 or 60. And this came with it. This is a microphone. It's called a BM800. Y'all see that? Studio quality mic. So if my vocals don't sound too crispy, then I don't know. What else we got in here? It's another mic I got from Walmart. I might get rid of it because I got way too many mics in here. This is like another little piece for the iPhone. So like if I'm plugging in, let's say if I'm recording something on my phone, like on the iOS, I'll plug in maybe this mic, plug it in, then plug this into my iPhone. This is a MIDI cord that came with this, in case I got any like synthesizers or some shit I want to plug in. I got a cassette player / recorder. Don't ask why. I just love the aesthetic feel of hearing your own voice and music on cassette. But yeah, I got a few cassettes. This one got A and B side, and there's more up there, So yeah, and it came with a mic too, man. See? Shit look funny, right? Other than that though, that's about it, Little cheap shit. This is probably about 500 in total that, about 500, as far as like equipment for content creation, not just music, not just skits, not just podcasts, content. Music is content, podcast is content. But anyway, let's get up out of here. All right, y'all, that was a tour of my little studio, setup, whatever. But basically, moral of this video, man, I just want to tell y'all, listen, like I said earlier, you can do whatever you want to do in life. You could be a painter, you could be an artist, you could be an entrepreneur, engineer. You can do whatever you want to do in life. Don't let anybody tell you different, ever. But just remember, start out small, man. You ain't got to break your back and spend your whole life savings on some shit that, you'll eventually get. Like, how I see it though, man, is you could literally start out small, work with what you got in front of you, and then eventually when that generates income and the more money you get from what you're doing, maybe you can invest that money or a portion of that money into what you wanted to get. Like, let's say initially, right? Like me, I got an HP laptop. I want to invest in a MacBook, like the newest MacBook, like Pro Air, whatever it's called. I paid like one something for that laptop. So if I want to get a MacBook, that's about like $1,000, and which I got, but I don't want to just, spend so quick. What I'm gonna do, just, use what I got. Use my iPhone, use my laptop with the webcam, use whatever I gotta use, and make sure that generates the income and, to the point where I'm cool and I'm content with what I got. And it gets to that point where, I can just get that MacBook and then be like, okay, now it's really time to lock in now that I got it. But even before then, you should lock in with what you got in front of you. Like, if you don't got like a $500 keyboard for like making beats and shit, maybe even just make beats using your keyboard. See, make beats with one of these. It's a Bluetooth keyboard, I guess, but make beats with one of these. It doesn't have like a do like a snare. Like, just, download some, like, go on BandLab. BandLab is pretty free, royalty free, Make some beats on there. Start off there, Just do something, You ain't gotta always spend like, $1,000 on some shit, and then fuck around and sell your equipment the next day. That ain't P. That's pathetic. That ain't play. That's pathetic. But I don't want to keep talking too much, y'all. I want to just say thank y'all for tuning in. If you haven't watched it, if you only watched like maybe 3 seconds of this video, thank you anyway, because that watch time adds up regardless. Check out my podcast, Thinking Out Loud, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor, and all that shit. Check out my YouTube channel, The Ambassador. Check out more content. Check out my TikTok. It will be in the description. And maybe if you found my TikTok, there you go. Yeah, just check me out, man. Check out my content. I'm definitely going to be dropping more. I'm trying to be more consistent, with this YouTube shit. I know I don't post as much unless it's podcast episodes, but I'm trying to step my game up, man. The weather getting cooler. I've been outside getting money and working all summer, so it's getting cooler. Still getting money, but the times I'm not outside, especially when it starts snowing, I'm locking in, man. I don't know about you, but yeah, y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And until next time, peace.